Hey guys, so this video is specifically as a follow-up to the video that I did about the circus. And in that video, I was talking about how a lot of us who are single on this journey we're addicted to the thrill. We're addicted to the thrill of the high highs and the low lows of being in a relationship. And so this video is just kind of like for those of us who are doing the work to attract healthy partnerships, this video is for you. So the overall energy we have is the visionary. And I love this because she looks like she's fortune telling, but her eyes are closed. So what I love about this, there's a difference between defining characteristics of what you want in a person and actually holding a vision for what you want. So the visionary card, I love it that her eyes are closed because she's feeling her way into what she wants to attract. She's not just saying, oh, he's got to be this tall, he's got to have this amount of money, he's got to have this. This is about getting below the surface level, because if you want like that soulmate, that harmony, this lover's energy that's really right in front of you, this harmony, some of you guys could be Gemini, but regardless, it's like we want this harmonious relationship, we want this soulmate, this twin flame. But are you being superficial about the things that you want? This is not saying that you're not going to attract someone that you're attracted to, but it's about what I'm really feeling is a lot of us are trying to ascend to a new level with this Hierophant. Some of you could be Taurus or dealing with a Taurus, but this is about marriage. This is about new rules. This is about next level of commitment. And you also have the call. And I love in this card, if it will focus, there's an angel and she's playing a frequency. And this frequency is calling out and creating something. But what is it calling out to do? What is it doing? It is literally your point of attraction. So a lot of us, it's like we put down on paper the vision. We have an idea of what they should look like, but we lose sight of the vibration. Like, first of all, take a look at ourselves and being like, hey, am I the type of person that I want to date? Am I consistent? Am I loyal? Have I healed from my ex? Those type of questions really are going to put you in that call energy to send out a signal. And when you do, this is what comes in. The Fool. And the Fool, look, they're also playing a signal. The Fool, and you see how the frequency is all around her? The Fool is about a new beginning. It's also Uranus energy, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I love it. It's like they're literally attracting each other. They're different, but they're attracting each other. So this is just a reminder that, you know, we're the magician in our experience. We create our own reality, literally. Like, the things that we have in our life, it's really hard to believe that we created them if they're not positive. But when they're positive, we're like, yeah, I created that. I manifested that. It's just about taking responsibility for the things, the decisions and the choices that we're making. You see all these open portals? We create those portals, whatever they are. So when you realize that you're the magician and you create your own portals, you'll think wisely about your own energy. And you won't be looking for someone so distant outside of yourself. You'll be holding the vision, but from a place of alignment, from a place of feeling what you want. Because we also have this bully energy. And I love this card because this says, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So a lot of the reason why some of us we don't think we can create these portals, like there's like marriage in one, like even these clouds, like we let our fear prevent us from believing that we can create our own choices. It's not that we don't want them, but a lot of times it's about we doubt the magician in us. We doubt our ability to create our own portals to walk through. So if you're struggling with like, I don't know if I can manifest this type of person. I don't even know if I can manifest happiness, being single. I don't know. Take it from someone who was consciously single for a year. I've done a lot of work, but it's not necessarily easy. It's not about me trying to create the perfect spouse. It's about me trying to be a better version of me. What do I have to give to a person? But first, I love to do what needs to be released. And the first thing is we have the Rescuer. And I love that it's shaped like a heart. And it says, assumes that the rescued will be, it says that assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. So a lot of times in love, we're subconsciously searching for someone that we can fix, or someone that we can help, or we're looking for someone to rescue us from our own depression or rescue us from our own habits. But if you want a long-term relationship, this is really about rescuing yourself. And I love that it's shaped like a heart, because what came out next, what needs to be released, we have the heart chakra. So this is just about finding stability with your heart chakra. What are 4 ways that you've wanted someone to rescue you, or that you've always kind of rescued people? Just being consciously aware of that is going to put you in the energy of that harmonious relationship, or being, again, with the creating those portals for yourself to walk through. This is how you create portals, guys. It's the energetic work. It's not necessarily like getting on the app or changing your look. It's about the inner landscape, and it manifests outward. And then we have the moon, what needs to be released. Some of you guys, there's a Cancer that you need to release. But if not, this is just releasing any negative emotions you had about rescuing people. This is about forgiving yourself. It's really hard to forgive others if you haven't forgiven yourself. So if there's a situation in your life that you have really needed to forgive someone, first, I would really acknowledge 4 ways that you could, yes, because we have 4 energy, 4 ways that you can forgive yourself for being in that situation in the first place. And if you can forgive yourself for walking into it, maybe you were young, maybe you were too emotional, maybe you wanted to be rescued, maybe you wanted to rescue them, whatever it is, if you can forgive yourself for that, then you can open up yourself to forgive others. But it's really hard to start backwards. So I recommend starting with yourself. But I just wanted to do this video because I feel like a lot of times society has raised us that things just fall into our laps. And what I really believe is in doing the work, the vibrational work on yourself, because if you mirror what you attract, you want to make sure that you're attractive. And I have a really, really close friend, Alina, and she told me, she's a therapist, and she told me, you know, that she's very emotionally attractive. And that like stood out to me. I'm like, whoa, are you emotionally attractive? Are you spiritually attractive? You know, we always think about being physically attractive, but we don't really think about, you know, who we are on the inside as being attractive. So this video is really about preparing yourself to be, with this visionary energy, visually attractive. But you see how her eyes are closed? Because her inner landscape is attractive. So I thought that was beautiful. I just wanted to share this.